Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My videos is for all English literature students who are preparing for NET and SET exam. We're going to focus on three important writers in the age of revival: William Tyndale, Richard Tottel, and Henry Holt. William Tyndale. William Tyndale was an English linguist and biblical scholar. Tyndale enrolled in Oxford University's Magdalen Hall in 1506. He graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in 1512 and a Master of Arts in 1550. He was known for Bible translation. He saw English people who felt so difficult to read after banning Wycliffe's Bible, and so he wrote. His translation of Bible from Hebrew to Greek to English in New Testament was made in 1525, but it was ordered to be burnt. And so his Old Testament in 1534 was published in 1539. And so, using that, King James translated 83% of Tyndale's Bible and published in 1611. He was fluent in English, French, Greek, Hebrew, German, Italian, Latin, and Spanish. Works of Tyndale: 1526, the New Testament translation; 1527, the Parable of the Wicked Mammon; and 1528, the Obedience of Christian Men. Now let's move to Richard Tottel. Richard Tottel. Richard Tottel was an English publisher and member of legal community. He published a book on Henry VIII, Richard III, and Edward VI. Thomas More's A Dialogue Against Tribulation was published by Richard Tottel. Cyrus de Offici's book was translated by Nicholas Grimland in English and published by Richard Tottel. Arthur Brooks' The Tragical History of Romeo and Juliet was published by Richard Tottel. Now let's move to works of Richard Tottel. 1557, Songs and Songs. It is also known as Tottel's Miscellany. First edition was published in 1557, second edition in 31st July 1557, third edition in 1558, fourth edition in 1565, fifth edition in 1567, sixth edition in 1574, seventh edition between 1558 and 1586, 8th edition in 1585 by John Windet, and 9th edition in 1587 by Robert Robinson. So two editions appeared in 1557, right? First edition 1557 and second edition in 31st July 1557. So the first edition consisted of 27 poems with 40 attributed to Surrey, 97 to Wyatt, 40 to Grimland, and 94 to uncertain authors. Henry Howard. Henry Howard was an English nobleman, politician, and poet. He was born in Hunston, Hertfordshire, the eldest son of Thomas Howard and Lady Elizabeth Stoffel. Henry Howard was called Earl of Surrey. Henry Howard introduced blank verse to English. He translated second and fourth book of Virgil's Aeneid. He contributed 36 poems on Tottel's Miscellany, and he introduced blank verse to English, which is unrhymed lines in iambic pentameter. This is all about Henry Howard. Now let's move to the question part. Who introduced blank verse to English? Option A, Henry Howard; option B, Richard Tottel; option C, William Tyndale; and option D, Thomas Wyatt. The right answer is option A, Henry Howard. He introduced blank verse, Richard Tottel, Tottel's Miscellany; William Tyndale, Bible translation; and Thomas Wyatt, Italian sonnet. He introduced Italian sonnet. Let's move to the next question. Songs and Sonnets was published in option A 1557, option B 1558, option C 1565, and option D 1567. The right answer is option A 1557. Right? It was published in 1557 and it has two editions. First edition in 1557, second edition in 31st July 1557. It contains 271 poems. Right? So thank you for watching this video.